Hello, justtwogood here, and the LEGO Harry Potter 2022 summer leaks are here from a reliable source, Promo Bricks. Very fitting, as I just uploaded a review of a Harry Potter March set that has leaked into stores. Thank you, YouTube, for making that public without my permission. I really appreciate that. Anyways, these are starting to bring a problem for me. This whole list, I'm starting to notice that, yeah, when people said that LEGO was afraid to do Deathly Hallows sets, where a designer said that the later films with Deathly Hallows Part 1 and 2 are a little bit too dark, they really meant it. I didn't believe it at first that LEGO would stick to this, but we still have no Deathly Hallows sets, unless you go all the way back to 2010 and 2011, where in 2011 we got those two sets specifically for Deathly Hallows. Like LEGO always contradicts itself, Stranger Things is more inappropriate than both of the Deathly Hallows movies. It's more violent and dark. I would even say The Mandalorian is darker and more violent than the Deathly Hallows movies, but whatever. And it's a problem because they're avoiding those movies where we're not getting builds that could relate to those movies that would be fresh and new. We're getting some retreads here even within the Wizarding World line. For example, the cheapest set of the summer wave, according to this leak by Promo Bricks, is a Thestral drawn carriage. We got one for Fantastic Beasts back in 2018. Not that that was a bad set, I really love how that one came out. This one in particular will be based off of the 5th movie with Luna and Harry Potter, with a total of 121 pieces. I mean, to be fair, this will also have a Thestral fowl, so I guess you could technically say 2 of them. One of them's a little baby, and this design apparently will have a little small tree with mushrooms as well. Then we have Hogwarts Sirius's Rescue, which I think of 4753, as Promo Bricks pointed out in their article. This design will have 345 pieces, retail for €50, so I'm guessing $50 in the United States. This will connect with the Chamber of Secrets expansion, so this is another Hogwarts expansion. They say this is 24 knobs wide and consists of a dark tower and 2 arches of the inner courtyard. So this will definitely be bigger than that original set that I had growing up. The fountain scene after Sirius's rescue is also included in this set, the article says. Sirius, Harry, Hermione, and Ginny are included as minifigures, as well as Buckbeak. So just like with the recent hospital expansion, they're continuing this design of the 2021 Hogwarts designs. They really did drop that older design from 2018 to 2020 after all. Anyways, there will be an €80 Dumbledore's office set with 654 pieces. And what's really interesting about this one is that Promo Bricks says that this will have the Hogwarts design at a 90-degree angle, where there's going to be 2 sections at 45-degree angles which branch off from the middle part of the set, and the large tower is 16 studs wide. And the set will include Professor Dumbledore, McGonagall, and Snape, as well as Argus Filch and Miss Norris, as well as Harry and Cho. So yeah, continuing the Hogwarts expansions with a 90-degree angle is a nice way to switch things up, and it will make for some interesting Hogwarts displays. My brother had the original one growing up, which I basically took from him when he gave up LEGO, so this will be kind of nostalgic for me. The Ministry of Magic is one of the most interesting sets of this wave because this is something we haven't gotten from LEGO before, ever. And this one will be based off of Order of the Phoenix. They say in the article that the set mainly consists of the large windows fronts of the office in which employees do their work. The background is between 4 and 6 nubs deep and can be played from behind, so I think they mean studs. And there are a total of 6 offices, each about 10 studs, I think, wide, and can probably be stacked on top of each other. In addition, there is a kind of a bridge that can be used to build an archway between 2 offices. Another small module could represent the Hall of Prophecies, which makes sense for Order of the Phoenix. I've always wanted that as a set. Also included in this set, Promo Bricks says, is a simple fountain with a gold minifigure. The set includes Harry, Ron, Hermione, Dolores Umbridge, Arthur Weasley, Lucius Malfoy, 2 Dementors, and another figure that could be Fenrir Greyback. The set consists of 990 pieces and costs €100, so I'm guessing $100 in the United States. And by saying €100, I'm just reminded everybody in the comments says it's not euro, it's euros. So from now on, I gotta make euros plural, okay? That's a just2 improvement. Anyways, they say there will be a Harry Potter advent calendar. That's super expected. 334 pieces, €35, releasing September 1st. And also a direct-to-consumer set, which they say will be for $170 in the United States. That is crazy to me. We don't know the parts. We don't know what exactly this will be. But I'm guessing, my total guess is that it will be an 18 plus Gringotts bank that will have some features from the Deathly Hallows, which I have no idea how they will do just with the format. If they continue that Diagon Alley format where they're all flat and no basement type build, I don't know how they'll capture those parts from the Deathly Hallows, but maybe I'm just being too hopeful. I'm like, okay, if they're not doing Deathly Hallows as regular sets, they could do it as an 18 plus D2C, but we'll have to wait and see. Maybe it could be like a Battle of Hogwarts Deathly Hallows set. That would be cool, but we don't know anything. All we know is it's going to be $470 in the United States. And then there's going to be a Hungarian Horntail buildable figure. Think Hedwig, think Fox. This design will have 671 pieces, retail for €50. I really like those buildable creatures, and this one is a build that we got in a recent set with the Hungarian Horntail that, in my opinion, looking back, was a little bit kind of half-assed in how they put it out. The original one, which I had growing up, which I wish I could rebuild, was a much more substantial build for the time and everything. So getting a more detailed Hungarian Horntail can actually be something that doubles as just one that you use with the figures, since it is such a big creature. So I'm really interested in how this will turn out, and I wonder if it'll have that wing flapping feature those other creatures have. And then one of the most exciting sets for me is a remake of the Shrieking Shack after all of these years. Finally, LEGO, thank you, thank you, thank you. Which had one of the weirdest pieces, the little transformation cabin there. I bought this set recently, but I still haven't built it up. This design apparently will have 777 pieces, will retail for €90, but that's all the info Promobricks has on this specific set. So yeah, we know it will be more substantial than the original version. I like that. I want a more detailed Shrieking Shack. I've always wanted a remake of the Shrieking Shack. I'm just kind of curious how it will be executed, and if they'll still have like that Uniduk side part. I feel like they'll just do the shack this time around and keep it that way. No transformation side shack, that's just one base build. It's a really weird piece. You'll get a better look at that in an upcoming video. Trust me, I've been working on it for a long time. Oh, and there's also a mysterious €120 set that they don't have any other information on. I wonder what that could be too. Perhaps that's more likely to be a Gringotts bank if it's just the Gringotts bank and none of that Deathly Hallows underground part. Regardless, this whole list is okay. I mean, there's good parts and bad parts. Like I said, I'm getting a little bit tired of them just covering these first 6 movies. I mean, they barely have even done this 6th movie. I want to see the Deathly Hallows, you know? It's movie 7 and 8, book 7. I mean, to be fair, the Ministry set leans a little bit towards the 7th movie with the Dementors and Umbridge, so who knows? But I have a feeling it's going to be based more on the 5th movie with the Prophecy place. We'll have to wait and see. Anyways, let me know which of these are your favorite in the comments below out of all these leaks. Subscribe for more LEGO content, and I'll see you guys later. Peace out. Bye.